out there. All right, Andrew Horace are in the red corner, Tony Campos in the blue corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for three-minute rounds. Referee for this event, Larry Norton.
All right, Tony with very good BJJ. He just won a tough battle in 00 Fights 27, so let's see how he comes out here.
Andrew in the red gloves, Tony in the blue gloves. Toe-to-toe in the middle of the ring.
Good leg kick. Fans getting into that. Looks like he's got a good amount of people here today. Andrew jab, jab, right straight. Tony just trying to feel it out with that jab, a little push jab, throws it right straight. Both exchanging there. Another leg kick by Tony. Here we go, we're gonna go to clinch against the cage.
Right here on top of us, this is when we get our
Tony's
camera
trying
time.
to sweep that leg, right. We're looking for a throw here. Andrew does not want to go to the ground. It seems he's trying to keep it wide-based as he should, punch into the ear. Put a little pressure, getting that underhook as he should. But you know, Tony doing a good job at keeping him against that cage, which he should. Let's see if he throws him here, gets him off balance, very nice. Got his legs, which he should have done.
Last time I saw Tony was in 00 Fights 27. He won a terrific battle,
right,
all the way down to the end. I mean, it was unbelievable for a first time out that I've seen him. The guys from Vanguard, very well-conditioned fighters.
Tony on top here in half guard, working against Andrew against the cage. He's going to want to keep him against the cage, taking away a lot of Andrew's mobility, so we'll see how this goes. Looks like he's going to stay a little heavy.
I mean, when this happens, if you're on the bottom, you have to protect yourself. But are you resting at all here?
Yes, a little bit. You want to breathe a little bit, avoiding any bombs, avoiding any serious passes, but you don't want to get your neck up against the cage or back against the cage because they're going to be able to use that against you. Now, only time it's good to be against the cage, back against the cage, is you can walk up the cage with your back, but you have to make sure that your whole back is on the cage, otherwise you're going to be put against the cage. As Tony continues to just keep him against the cage and throw, some
couple of lefts,
to the face. Yeah, just get some points here, really, keeping that pressure.
Larry's going to stand these guys up here if they don't, and what happens is you see these guys, and depending on the referee's discretion of whether or not they're not moving or they're trying to make an actual move, he can stand them up.
Right, now, like I said, Andrew's got Tony in half guard here. He cannot come out the back door to the left because of that cage. So he's going to have to pull guard or do some kind of sweep or set up some kind of submission. But like you see, Tony's still throwing some punches to the face, some elbows, keeping that elbow really pressed against his face, creating a lot of pressure for Andrew. So nothing crazy yet. Just a lot of forearm pressure by Tony on Andrew. Got a little punch there.
Both guys still working on the ground, though, so Larry's going to let him stay.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Not a lot of action, but there is some.
It's
both
technique.
Working.
It's all technique. And
right, they're both thinking here. They're both now into the first round very far, so they're kind of comfortable here. And Andrew hasn't felt any serious pressure yet, so he's going to be okay here for a while. Trying to use that cage. He's hooking his toes in there a little bit. We'll see if that becomes an issue, but there we go. He's going to stand up. He's going to take a couple hits here probably, but hey, got up nice and clean.
I was about to say, Andrew just said, you know what, I'm tired of being on the ground.
Exactly. Now he's probably going to come and say, hey, you want a little payback? He's going to throw some here. He knows this is his chance to get him back a little bit. Tony a little tired, but he's still bouncing around. There's a nice uppercut.
10 seconds left in the round.
Good. They're both going to finish strong here, hopefully. If he gets another takedown here, this will be Tony's first round. Yep, Tony got this first, I would say. Another good takedown.
Yeah, I would give the first round to Tony Campos after that was over with.
Absolutely, but still not too much action, nothing serious. Look, Andrew's fine, he's right here in front of us.
Nobody's breathing very hard.
Nah.
Both fighters look very conditioned. So it looks fine to me. Disciple MMA, Andrew Horace fighting out of the red corner. The Vanguard Gym, Tony Campos fighting out of the blue corner. Both seconds out in the ring, talking to their fighters. If you're talking to Andrew here and you're fighting the second here in Disciple, what are you telling him after being on the ground?
Honestly, I'm just saying, hey man, not too much done to you. You gotta come back out, let's use your striking a little bit. Watch that good takedown that Tony displayed twice. Other than that, next stay away from the cage a little bit so you can work your underhooks and come out back door and stuff like that.
Yeah. Andrew right now to me looks a little more comfortable. Tony,
yes. Tony did a lot more work, like we talked about in that first round. Like you asked, hey, is he calming down a little bit? Is he breathing here? Absolutely, and that's what he did. Look how calm Andrew looks right now.
Yeah.
So he's going to come out here. This is what they train for, the second and third round mostly, and this is where conditioning comes in. But Tony, just waved up to the fans, said, hey, I'm good, let's get hype. So.
Yeah, he wants them to get excited. He wants those folks to come out. Now, normally we do these fights out of Northern Virginia, and Vanguard brings a huge crowd. It's good to see that they traveled well all the way to D.C.
As you know, Tony, no losses yet. He doesn't want to get any losses.
Both fighters out in the middle of the ring.
Good spinning kick, but nothing effective. Then he threw it right straight, very nice. Look, he's pumped. Tony's pumped.
Now
he's almost, antagonizing him a little bit. Like, come give me. And Andrew will a little bit. He's calm, staying composed. Look, he's saying, come here. Oh, good exchange there. Both landed on a right straight. Both working their movement.
We don't see a whole lot of that usually in the amateur here at OO fights, where the guys are getting too cocky about things.
Right, you don't.
And when you see it, you know, a lot of the people don't understand it, so they start to not like a guy. A little Johnny Manziel situation.
Good action against the cage here. Andrew not taking any serious punches, but once again, Tony does have him against the cage. Not the best place to be. Good exchanges here. Both punching here. Oh, good left knee to the face there. In effect, oh, good right knee. It's going back and forth right now. Although Tony's got him against the cage, Andrew is still doing well. Some more blows by Tony there.
Rights and lefts by Tony Campos in the blue gloves. Got him up against the.
Andrew says, all right, now I'm going to put you against the cage a little bit. We'll see if Tony can spin him out of this, or if Andrew wants to work a takedown here. We'll see what goes on here. Up, Tony to spin him around. Oh, Andrew's right eye looks a little cut, man. I can't really tell too close, but there's some blood coming out. Is that his nose or eye? Tony's still giving him some problems on that cage.
Definitely some blood showing on Andrew Horace.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, definitely some blood showing.
Yes, I don't know if it's the nose or eye right now, but we're going to find out soon.
Yeah, it's definitely an eye.
But Tony
looks
keeping
like a
that,
right
look,
eye.
they're both getting tired here. Look, they're both getting tired. Wow. Both tired, but still fighting. Here we go. We're going to see, oh, it's his right eye. It's cut deep. It is just a stream of blood right now. But, hey, this is what these fighters are trained to do. So
already swollen.
Yes,
I mean,
and
that
cut
quick. And
deep.
then another left right to it. So Tony's going to keep hitting. That's 2 spots.
He needs to keep doing that. He needs to keep throwing the punch to that face, because if he can cut that open, they're going to call it, and it's going to affect his right eye where he cannot see. But Andrew's, still.
And
Look at that right eye.
And again,
wow.
It's raining on you.
Absolutely, man. Wow, still. Oh, it's on my pants right now. It's on my pants. Good takedown here by Tony against. Andrew's going to work here. A lot of blood pouring on us right now. Once again, I don't know if it's us today. Good left straight hooks to the face.
You got to be kidding me.
Wow. There's blood just coming all over us right now. They caught it. They caught it. Wow, right in front of him.
Did he stop it?
He stopped it. Wow. The corner's really mad right now. Andrew's corner is very upset right now. They just caught it out of nowhere.
So they stopped it. All right.
Oh, wow. I don't know if I was, Andrew's corner right now, I'd be a little upset, because Andrew was still fighting. What's the cut got to do with it? You know what I'm saying? It's under his eye. They should allow that to keep going until the end of the round to see what happens, if you ask me.
All right. We'll go out and find out who wins this thing. Or excuse me, it's got stopped. Tony Campos comes away with a win. We'll come back out with the co-main event as OO Fights 32.
Tough to fight, 2 minutes and 19 seconds into round number 2. Winner from Vanguard Gym in Manassas, Virginia, Tony Campos.